I never realized this building was classified.
Maybe that's because it's classified.
Wish we weren't so far from my parking space.
The way you put away those lemon bars, perhaps that's a good thing.
I'd like to reinstate the you not talking rule.
Why? It clearly doesn't work.
I guess this is it.
Is that a retinal scanner?
Let's find out.
Howard Wolowitz, access granted.
No way! My turn.
Leonard Hofstetter, access granted.
I didn't even have to take my glasses off!
Access denied.
It knows!
Oh, guys, hold me upside down.
Howard Wolowitz, access granted.
I've invented a science joke. Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
How many Edisons does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
Who cares? He stole the idea and doesn't deserve his own joke.
Is that really true?
Of course. That's how you know it's a good joke. It not only entertains, it informs.
Hey, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, Barry, how many Edisons does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Did you know Edison didn't actually invent the light bulb?
What do you want, Barry?
Just wanted to drop this off as a little thank you for Amy.
Well, what's this for?
Your idea really helped me out. My white cone quantization paper's online already. The response has been amazing.
Well, that's fascinating. I can't wait to read it.
Yo, no, me as well. Please email it to sheldon@bazinga.biz. Why .biz? Because I just gave you the business. And also bazinga.com was taken. Done.
33 seconds. Okay, that'll be our baseline.
You know, I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but when a mouse completes a maze, it gets a food pellet.
It also gets its brain plucked out with tweezers.
And his last meal was a food pellet? You're a monster.
All right, next we're going to introduce an anxiety-inducing stimulus, measure your stress levels, and see how it affects your problem-solving rate.
Very well. And good luck. I'm a pretty laid-back guy.
Ready? Begin. Why'd you pop it?
I'm sorry, I was aiming for your heart.
Look, I know you don't like it, but that's the point of the experiment. I need to irritate you to find your optimal anxiety zone. And you said no to tickling, polka music, or watching me eat a banana.
Who eats them horizontally?
My mother said that's how good girls do it.
Perhaps this is a waste of time.
Sheldon, you're a remarkable scientist. Just be patient. I'm sure you will find the breakthrough you've been looking for.
Thank you.
And if you only do solid research instead of making a groundbreaking discovery, what does it matter?
Only do solid research. I come to you for help, and you insult me? I thought the least that you would do would be...
Your anxiety levels are right in the zone.
Really? Oh, that's fantastic. No, wait, they're dropping. Why are they dropping?
Because you're happy they're elevated.
Oh, that is infuriating. No, look, they're going back up again. Terrific. Oh, no, they're going back down. Right this way, Uncle Harvey.
Will you stop with that already?
I am trying not to attract attention.
Tipping his hat to the cleaning lady didn't do that?
She's had buenas noches. What was he supposed to do?
Let's just start the experiment.
Leonard, we should probably have our stories straight in case we get caught.
We're not getting caught.
Well, you can't be sure of that. What if the helium dealer rats us out? What if Kripke asks where we got it? What if the university checks my family tree and finds out I don't have an Uncle Harvey?
The dealer doesn't care. Kripke has no authority over us, and you being related to a metal container would explain a lot. Help me hook this up.
Uh-oh.
What?
Well, did you see this sticker?
What is it?
It's partially torn off, but the segment that remains reads property of and the letter U.
It's probably USC or UCLA.
Yeah, but what if it's property of U.S. government? There's a national helium reserve in Amarillo, Texas. If this was stolen from there, we're accessories to a federal crime.
Let's not jump to conclusions. A lot of things start with U.
That's true. There's the U.S. Air Force, U.S. Department of Defense, U.S. Navy. You and I are going to jail.
Listen, we can do the experiment as planned and beat the Swedish team to the punch, or we can kiss our dreams goodbye because we were too afraid to break a few rules.
You know, that guidance system was my idea. You figured out how to make it work. We didn't even need Sheldon.
Let's not forget your idea was based on my theory.
Hey, we're bagging on Sheldon here. Focus! It was pretty smart using our quantum technology as the basis for a communication system.
Be even better if we swapped out the helium for Xenon.
Ooh. So instead of having to keep it at negative 271 degrees, you'd only have to keep it at negative 108. It would be way more efficient.
And Xenon has a bigger nucleus, so coherence would make it an easier signal to see.
You're brilliant!
We should tell Sheldon.
You're an idiot! We don't tell Sheldon. We go to the military behind his back and we screw him like he screwed us.
Yeah, all right, you're right. We don't need him. We can do this all on our own.
Do you think you can do the math?
No. But if someone else does it, I can double check the crap out of it.
So what do you think? Can you make it work?
I just need to use the cross section to calculate the probability of the interaction.
Can we help?
Yes. Why don't you one get me a can of Pringles?
Based on Kripke's calculations, I think this is gonna work. Maybe we should pitch it to Colonel Williams today.
Why limit ourselves to the U.S. military? I bet there's a lot of other places we could take this.
Without committing criminal espionage?
You know, it's easy to shoot an idea down, Leonard.
Well, I suppose congratulations are in order. You set out to destroy me and you achieved your goal.
What are you talking about?
The military canceled my project because they're going with yours.
That's impossible. We haven't even pitched it yet.
Well, Colonel Williams said another team at Caltech came up with a more efficient neutrino comm system.
Damn it.
Excuse us. Kripke!
What's up, fellas?
Did you screw us over?
Ooh, I can't tell you that. It's classified.
Bert, Raj. Huh. Can't believe they're gonna cut that with this punk-ass diamond saw.
Leonard, what are you doing?
Showing you that this is the better way.
Stop! Whatever's inside there is dangerous.
Oh, and pretty.
What is that?
Ah! Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just feeling a little...
Hungry.
Stop eating Bart! Keep eating Bart!
Leonard!
What?
You're having a bad dream.
Oh, thank God. I was eating my friends. Well, one friend and one acquaintance. You know what, Bert's okay, 2 friends.
Let me see if you're running a fever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're burning up. Jeez! Are you okay?
It depends. What color are my eyes?
I don't know. Brown? No, green. No, wait, brown.
Oh, good, I'm awake.
Anybody home?
Hey, what are you doing here?
I just thought I'd stop by and say hello.
Oh, what a nice surprise.
Aw.
I don't think you've ever seen my lab before.
No, I know. It's long overdue. So, what you doing? Better not be building a robot girlfriend.
No. Although Howard was making some real strides in that area until he met Bernadette.
What, you're kidding?
Nope. Now the Lisatronic 3000 just sits in a box waiting for the phone to ring.
Ooh, what's going on in here?
Oh, no. Don't look in there.
What, is it a secret?
No, it's a nitrogen laser. It'll cook your eyeball like a soft-boiled egg.
Oh, might want to put a sign on it.
Sign right there.
Danger, sure. So what's that?
That is an integrated ion trap and time-of-flight mass spectrometer.
Wow, it's high-techy. Hey, what's this little box?
That is a pencil sharpener.
Ooh, low-techy. So what are you working on right now?
Oh, it's actually pretty neat.
Yeah?
It's a front-projected holographic display combined with laser-based finger tracking. Here, I'll show you. Just put this pencil over here.
Sharp, thanks to the machine we saw earlier.
Very good. Then a laser will map the reflective surface, and voila.
Wow, that is amazing.
There's a foundational idea in string theory that the whole universe may be a hologram.
What do you mean? Oh.
Well, the holographic principle suggests that what we all experience every day in 3 dimensions may really just be information on a surface located at the farthest reaches of our cosmos. So it's possible that our lives are really just acting out a painting on the largest canvas in the universe. What?
Sometimes I forget how smart you are.
You should visit more often. What are you doing?
Take off your clothes.
What? Here now?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Oh, no. It's kind of crazy. I've never fooled around in the lab before.
Really? Never?
No. Well, I did have a shot with the Lisatronic, but the extension cord wasn't long enough. So basically, this is what's called maglev technology. It uses very powerful electromagnets to create a force strong enough to overcome gravity. Here, you hold this.
Whoa, that's heavy.
Yeah. Oh, you don't have on any jewelry, do you?
No, why?
Grad student forgot to take out one of his piercings. Now he's on a transplant list waiting for a nipple his size. Now, watch this.
Whoa! That is very cool.
Sometimes I like to turn this on and pretend I'm the supervillain Magneto.
Getting a little less cool, Leonard.
But what I really am is a very smart scientist who understands the mechanics of the universe and is wearing the sexy black underwear you bought him.
There we go.
Aren't you slicing that man's brain a little too thin?
It's too thin if I were making a foot-long brain sandwich at Quiznos. For examination under a 2-photon microscope, it's fine.
Well, you're the expert. If the correct way to do it is the wrong way, then I yield.
Very well. If you die and donate your body to science, I promise to slice your brain like Canadian bacon.
Thank you.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to take my temperature.
Are you monitoring your circadian rhythms in order to identify your periods of maximum mental acuity? I did that one summer. Oh, youth.
No, I experienced some distressing symptoms last night, so I'm checking my vital signs every hour.
I'd be happy to create a chart and participate in a differential diagnosis.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
All right. What were the symptoms?
Elevated heart rate, moist palms, dry mouth, and localized vascular throbbing.
Localized to what region?
Ears and genitalia.
Interesting. Not body parts that usually team up. What about environmental factors? Describe the scene for me.
I was sitting in a restaurant with Penny and Bernadette drinking water, carbonated as it was a special occasion. Penny's friend Zach stopped by and said hello, and I said, who?
Who?
Zach.
Then why did you ask?
Ask what?
Who?
Zach.
All right, let's start over. What did you say when Zach walked in?
Who?
Zach.
Why do you keep saying Zach?
Because you keep saying who.
I'm not saying who now. I said who last night.
And the answer was Zach, correct?
There was no question. I simply said who.
All right, I think I have enough to go on. Possible explanations for your symptoms are, in descending order of likelihood, hyperthyroidism, premature menopause, hosting an alien parasite, or, and I only include it for the sake of covering absolutely all bases, sexual arousal.
Where would I have picked up an alien parasite?
What are we gonna tell the girls?
It's not a problem.
I mean, without lying.
And now you've made it a problem.
Come on, we're a couple of smart guys. I'm sure we can come up with a way to explain this that doesn't make us look bad.
Oh, the boys had to drive all the way to San Bernardino for the solder and got a flat.
They bought it. Who are you texting?
Raj, he really wants to see this movie.
Oh, he'll never make it in time.
I know, I want to make him feel bad.
Haha, Leonard and I are about to see Suicide Squad. Spoiler alert, when I see you, I'm gonna spoil it. You're a good friend.
Okay. Would you ladies please leave the room for a moment?
Why?
I need to rub my genitals on their prototype.
You know the best part of working in the clean room? No allergies. Check it out. Oh, that's a lot of oxygen.
We should get going to Amy's.
Can you believe there was a time when we would have needed an array of giant Cherenkov telescopes to detect cosmic particles, and here we are, building our own multi-wire detector like a couple of badasses.
I know, if we were still single, we'd be tripping over all that booty.
Ladies do love a man dressed like a kitchen garbage bag. Oh, no.
How the hell did a pigeon get in here?
You shut the loading doors, right?
I thought you did.
Do you know what a disaster this is?
You mean because this room isn't supposed to have dust in it and we just let in a flying crap machine?
What do we do? Should we call someone?
And tell them that we compromised all the equipment. Let's just get it out of here before anyone knows.
Okay, how do we catch it?
Well, what if we turn off all the lights except for one and it'll come to it?
It's not a moth.
Don't yell at me. You're not going to get any good ideas out of me if you're yelling.
Okay, so if I remain calm, I'll get more gems like turn off the lights?
Great. We're turning on each other. That's just what the bird wants us to do.
Okay. On the count of 3, I'll shoot the fire extinguisher and get him airborne. Howard, you wave the blanket and guide him towards the exit. Raj, you hold open the curtain so he can fly out.
Are you sure a dummy like me can handle something as complicated as a blanket?
Do you want the fire extinguisher?
Yeah, I do.
Great, here you go.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
You have to take the pin out. You miss the blanket now, don't you?
On three. 1, 2, 3.
What did you do?
Accident. Oh my god.
No, relax. It wasn't your fault.
I mean, maybe it's just stunned.
Dude, it's not breathing.
Oh no. I killed it. Oh, not again.
What do you mean, not again?
When I was 10, I was playing in my backyard and sat on a blue jay. I tried to bring it back to life with electricity, but it just caught on fire. The worst part was it smelled delicious. So, this is it.
Yes, we are using it to map brainwave patterns and then converting them into electrical impulses that can be used to control anything from wheelchairs to robots.
Based on that ring on your finger, I'd say you're pretty good at controlling robots.
Careful, that's my fiancé you're talking about. And I can program him to hurt you.
If we add phase detection to your EEG sensors, I'll have to rewrite most of the code.
Well, can you do that?
Well, these hands were made to do 3 things: close-up magic, writing code, and the dirty shadow puppet show that got me kicked out of Hebrew school.
Hello.
Hi, what a nice surprise.
I just came by to see how you two were getting along.
Well, everything's going really great.
Oh, that's nice to hear. I was hoping you two would enjoy working together.
What's with the blinking?
It's Morse code. So that we can talk about without hurting feelings.
Sheldon, I don't know Morse code.
I do, and if you have something to say, you can say it to my face.
Oh, all right.
I'm a little rusty. Could you say that again?
Hey, Kripke. Hello, Hofstadter. Why are you cleaning that out yourself? Don't you have grad students?
Come on. I can't make my grad students do every dirty job. Or so I've been told in writing by the head of human resources.
Fair enough. So, look, I'm here to ask you to give Sheldon and Amy the anthenaeum for their wedding.
Why would I do that?
Because deep down, Barry, you're a really good guy.
But am I?
Fine, what's it gonna take?
Barry, I have come to ask one more... Leonard? Why are you doing that?
Because deep down, Barry is not a good guy.
He's making you clean out barrels of irradiated grease?
Yeah. I made a deal with him to get you the anthenaeum for your wedding.
Why would you do that?
Because I was a jerk for lying to you before, and besides, you're my best friend. I want you to have the wedding of your dreams.
On Mars?
Okay, I want Amy to have the wedding of her dreams.
Well, thank you, but I don't want you to do this.
No, it's okay.
No, it's not. We're not going to let Barry win.
Well, what are we gonna do?
We have a combined IQ of 360. Yeah, perhaps more if that radiation gave you a super brain.
Yeah, you're right. If we work together, we could totally outsmart Barry Kripke.
Leonard, my nose itches. What do I do?
Oh my god. It's working.
You sure?
Look! The system is maintaining its own stability. The quantum vortex apparatus is now controlling the orientation.
You're right. You realize what this means?
Yeah, I do. It's proof of concept. We've got a workable guidance system. Congratulations.
Thanks!
Hey, I just got an email from the U.S. Air Force.
Open it.
We request a meeting at your earliest convenience regarding your quantum guidance system provisional patent 62/295118. It's weird.
Is there a window around here we don't know about?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Well, yeah, of course. What else could it be? Boy, do I love America!
Hello, Leslie.
Hi, Leonard.
Leslie, I would like to propose an experiment.
Goggles, Leonard.
Right. Leslie, I would like to propose an experiment.
Hang on. I'm trying to see how long it takes a 500 kilowatt oxygen iodine laser to heat up my cup of noodles.
I've done it, about 2 seconds. 2.6 for minestrone. Anyway, I was thinking more of a biosocial exploration with a neurochemical overlay.
Wait, are you asking me out?
I was going to characterize it as the modification of our colleague/friendship paradigm with the addition of a date-like component, but we don't need to quibble over terminology.
What sort of experiment would you propose?
There is a generally accepted pattern in this area. I would pick you up, take you to a restaurant, then we would see a movie, probably a romantic comedy featuring the talents of Hugh Grant or Sandra Bullock.
Interesting. And would you agree that the primary way we would evaluate either the success or failure of the date would be based on the biochemical reaction during the goodnight kiss?
Heart rate, pheromones, etc., yes.
Well, why don't we just stipulate that the date goes well and move to the key variable?
You mean kiss you now?
Yes.
Can you define the parameters of the kiss?
Closed mouth but romantic. Mint?
Thank you. Shall I count down from 3?
No, I think it needs to be spontaneous. What do you think?
You propose the experiment. I think you should present your findings first.
Fair enough. On the plus side, it was a good kiss, reasonable technique, no extraneous spittle. On the other hand, no arousal.
None?
None.
Ah. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
None at all?
Oh, did you know at the United Nations there's a Department for Outer Space Affairs?
Really? Why?
They exist in case we ever make contact with an alien civilization.
Oh, boy, that's one of those jobs that's boring, boring, boring. Then, oh, God, where's the memo with what we do now?
Oh, this is cool. So, a few weeks ago, I set up a fan page on Facebook for our band, and I
Wait a second. How could you do that without consulting me?
Well, it's not a big deal. It just took like 5 minutes to set up.
That's not the point. When we created Footprints on the Moon, we agreed that every band decision would be mutual. Now you're just trying to take over the whole thing. You know, maybe I should go solo.
Someone joined our page. We have an actual fan.
All right, this thing's bigger than you and me. Band's back together.
So listen to what he wrote. I saw you play at the comic book store, You Guys Rock. And then there's a animated smiley face raising the roof like this.
We did raise the roof that night.
Yeah, we totally did.
I mean, why do rock stars do drugs when this feels so great?
Maybe we should post a comment back to our fan and thank him.
What should we write?
How about, how about we might be footprints on the moon, but your kind words sent us over the moon.
Someday you're gonna make an amazing grandma.
What do you want to write?
Something badass. You know, like, thanks for digging our vibe. We'll keep rocking if you keep rolling.
Dude, if I was wearing a bra, I'd throw it at your head right now.
I'll keep rocking. You don't do that.
All right, how are we gonna play this when they return?
I know, you guys should totally be making out with me.
Sweetie, I know you think jokes like that are funny, but do you really think you could handle making out with both of us?
No, ma'am.
Okay, how about this? They don't know you're here with us, so you hide in the closet. When they show up, we'll hear whatever their dumb story is about where they were. We'll pretend to believe them, and just when they think they got away with it, you jump out.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I love it. I'll be all like, busted, and they'll be like, what? And then we'll all be like, oh yeah. Yeah, I get it. I wouldn't make out with me either.
Okay, here they come.
Go hide.
Oh man, when I come out of the closet, I'm gonna nail those guys. Yeah, I heard it. Shut up.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, what's this?
Listen, we did a stupid thing.
We went to a movie and lied about it, but we feel bad and want to make it up to you.
So, these are for you, and if you're not too mad, we'd love to take you guys to dinner.
Yeah, anywhere you want.
Well, thank you for being honest.
Yeah, you know, I want to be upset, but we did kind of have fun working on the prototype.
Don't forgive them. Stay mad at them.
Here you go. This is now the only lab with glassware washed by a man with 2 doctorates and a restraining order signed by Carl Sagan.
Soap spots, wash them again.
Yeah. You're being ridiculous. Those are perfectly clean.
Sheldon, this beaker used to contain cerebrospinal fluid from an elephant that died of syphilis. If it's in fact perfectly clean, drink from it.
Biologists are mean. 366, 367.
How's it going?
How's counting going? When I was in kindergarten, I recited pi to 1,000 places for the school talent show. I think I got this.
Great.
Aw, nuts. 1. What do we start with? Maybe splicing some genes, clone a sheep, perhaps grow a human ear on a mouse's back. Ha-ha, I'm a freak!
Well, I'm going to be doing some brainstem histology while you put yourself on the business end of a sponge and wash those beakers.
Wash those. Oh, I get it. Little hazing for the new fella. Yeah, better keep an eye out for what? Shoe polish on the microscope? For mad cow disease in my grilled cheese sandwich?
No, I just need those beakers washed. Hippity hop, quick like a bunny.
What? Excuse me? You have Dr. Sheldon Cooper in your lab. You're gonna make him do the dishes? That's like asking the Incredible Hulk to open a pickle jar.
Sheldon, you've never worked in a lab like this before. You have no experience in the field of biology.
I have plenty of experience in biology. I bought a Tamagotchi in 1998, and it's still alive. Let's do this. Gentlemen, I've got Amy up and running. Shall we get to work?
Before we do, what are you wearing, oh friend who we pretend is normal?
These are hydration backpacks. For efficiency, whenever I'm thirsty, I have access to water. When I'm hungry, I have lentil soup.
It's getting harder to pretend.
Anyway, Sheldon, we're at a decision point to run the Xenon stream through the cryo cooler or through the vacuum filter.
Hey, run down the pros and cons of each for me.
Well, if we run the Xenon stream through the cryo cooler, it'll be cooled immediately before it reacts with the conduction.
Oh, sorry. Carrot chunk.
Just feel the time being saved.
I'm back. You got me for 8 minutes.
Sheldon, this is silly. You can't expect us to do quality work with you popping in and out like this.
The coefficient isn't lambda, it's lambda sub 1. And over here, you should consider the possibility that the brain itself is in 2 different quantum states. And then lastly, do you have any little soup crackers?
The rate of spinning for the central axis centrifuge has to be 4 revolutions per second.
It can't be 4 revolutions. It's got to be 7.
7? Look at the board. It's 4.
Oh my God, it's 7.
4.
7.
It's 5.5.
Son of a bitch, it's 5.5.
BRB. That's short for be right back. I'm saving so much time. 2 signals meet up at the corpus callosum, and T equals 0. And I know a boy who just earned a slurp of soup.
Incredible. Sheldon, I didn't expect that you could work on both projects, but I was wrong.
You know, I felt the same way about the spork. Like, solids and liquids handled by one utensil, that'll never work. Spoiler, works.
I gotta admit, we didn't think you'd be able to do 2 things at once.
You know, I felt the same way about the platypus. You had bird and mammal in the same creature. No way. Yeah, spoiler, way.
You know, I do have a way to get him out of our hair. I've been holding on to this for a few years, but maybe now's the time.
We can just lock the door. You don't have to kill him.
Can't kill him. He'll just respawn at the last save point.
Oh, that was my 6th trip to the bathroom. Hey, as long as that's not a urinary tract infection, that's a personal best.
Hey, buddy, I got you a little present.
Really?
Yeah, go ahead, open it.
Congratulations. The bearer of this certificate is entitled to the ultimate train experience at the Nevada Northern Railway. You are at the throttle. You are the engineer. You are running the locomotive. This doesn't happen very often, but here comes a hug. Oh dear, I have to tinkle again.
Okay, where were we?
How much will it hurt?
It's just a tiny skin sample. You saw me do it to myself.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is a pebble in your shoe and 10 is the monkey you thought was your pet biting your face off.
A 2.
Eating a whole Altoid?
Sheldon, if I'm gonna synthesize a neural network from our skin cells, I need to harvest them. Now, I've done this dozens of times, but if you're too scared, you don't have to.
No, this is for science. I can be brave for science.
Thank you.
Oh, Jiminy, that's cold.
Just think how happy you'll be in a few weeks when I've converted our skin cells into functional brain cells.
All right. Just warn me before you do it.
Okay. 3, 2, and we're done.
You tricked me. You didn't say 1.
It didn't hurt, did it?
No, but 3, 2, and we're done is incomplete. You know those things bother me. It's like hearing da-da-da-da-da-da without yelling.
Okay, fine. 1.
Thank you. Now yell charge and we can get out of here. I don't understand why I can't talk at this meeting.
Because when you talk, it enrages people.
Okay. A quick question. Am I allowed to exchange pleasantries upon meeting this colonel?
Yes.
Am I allowed to inform him that Colonel Sanders was never actually in the military?
I'm getting enraged.
Fine. Ooh, can I use text-to-speech software?
No. Don't speak.
Aw, nuts. Gentlemen, I'm Colonel Williams. Thank you for meeting with me.
Hi. Hello.
So, which one of you is the brains behind all this?
Well, it's a group effort, but I guess if we had to pick a main brain, it would be me.
And because of the quantum vortices, this can run perpetually?
Exactly. Yeah, you have a good grasp of the physics.
Well, I'm a scientist by training.
Really? You're a physicist?
Better. I'm an engineer.
Where did you go to school?
MIT.
Well, hey, me too.
I should have known behind every great invention's an MIT mind. I'll cut to the chase. The Air Force believes there's an application for this technology, and we're interested in funding your research.
Well, thanks, but you should know we're a little concerned about this being used in weapons.
Oh, well, let me put your mind at ease. What we use it for is none of your business.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Look, guys, it's just a guidance system. It's not like you're handing us the Death Star from Star Trek. All you need to worry about is right now it's this big, and we need it to be this big.
That's a lot less big.
Yes, it's this much less big.
I'm not even sure that's possible.
Well, I ran it by some colleagues at MIT, and they thought they could get it done in 4 months.
4 months?
Yeah, we'll do it in 2. Hi, I'm Dr. Sheldon Cooper. I'm the actual brains behind this project. Also, engineers aren't real scientists. MIT is a trade school, and the Death Star is from Star Wars, not Star Trek. But otherwise, thank you for your service.
I don't know about this, Howard.
What? You're having trouble with the long-distance lovemaking? This is your answer. There are 2 interfaces that simulate a human mouth. You have one, Priya has one in India. When you move your lips and tongue on yours, it transmits exactly what you're doing to hers. See? Internet kissing. Try. I don't think so.
I'll try it. Wait, like this?
Almost. Really get your tongue in there to activate the motion sensor.
Wait, like this?
Close. Really French it.
Better?
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
I'm impressed. This is very lifelike.
Well, you just bit my tongue.
Oh, I nibbled. I was being playful.
Why do you have to make everything weird?
Sorry. Better?
Oh, yeah. You know, that guidance system was my idea. You figured out how to make it work. We didn't even need Sheldon.
Let's not forget your idea was based on my theory.
Hey, we're bagging on Sheldon here. Focus! It was pretty smart using our quantum technology as the basis for a communication system.
Be even better if we swapped out the helium for Xenon.
Ooh. So instead of having to keep it at negative 271 degrees, you'd only have to keep it at negative 108. It would be way more efficient.
And Xenon has a bigger nucleus, so coherence would make it an easier signal to see.
You're brilliant!
We should tell Sheldon.
You're an idiot! We don't tell Sheldon. We go to the military behind his back and we screw him like he screwed us.
Yeah, all right, you're right. We don't need him. We can do this all on our own.
Do you think you can do the math?
No. But if someone else does it, I can double check the crap out of it.
So what do you think? Can you make it work?
I just need to use the cross section to calculate the probability of the interaction.
Can we help?
Yes. Why don't you one get me a can of Pringles?
Based on Kripke's calculations, I think this is gonna work. Maybe we should pitch it to Colonel Williams today.
Why limit ourselves to the U.S. military? I bet there's a lot of other places we could take this.
Without committing criminal espionage?
You know, it's easy to shoot an idea down, Leonard.
Well, I suppose congratulations are in order. You set out to destroy me and you achieved your goal.
What are you talking about?
The military canceled my project because they're going with yours.
That's impossible. We haven't even pitched it yet.
Well, Colonel Williams said another team at Caltech came up with a more efficient neutrino comm system.
Damn it.
Excuse us.
Kripke. What's up, fellas?
Did you screw us over?
Ooh, I can't tell you that. It's classified.
So I'm gonna place this sensory isolation helmet on you for about 5 minutes. All you need to do is sit still and relax.
What do I do if I start to get claustrophobic?
Oh, the helmet will sense that and stop the experiment.
Really?
No, but that'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Amy, are you busy?
I've got a subject wired up for a sensory study.
So,
Yes, I'm busy. I'm tracking a subject's brain activity in real time as we introduce olfactory stimuli.
I'm smelling baby powder.
That's just my husband.
well, I had a thought about our super asymmetry theory. Let me show you this one thing.
Well, I want to see it, but not when I'm in the middle of an experiment.
Still baby powder.
Well, he is annoying. You know any of those buttons shock him?
Look, I'm really excited about our paper too, but I've got a lot of my own work to catch up on, so let's talk later.
Okay, well, let me just say one more thing. Lambda calculus. And if that wets your whistle, you know where to find me. Boop.
Hey, ready for lunch?
Oh, one sec.
Is that the prototype drive system for the High-G rover?
No, Bernadette got me a Fitbit so she can track how much I'm exercising.
That'll teach her to care about your health.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the look on her face when I die young.
When was the last actual exercise you got?
The other day when she tried to put that Fitbit on me and I ran away from her.
According to a recent study, simply thinking about exercise, even while sitting still, can have physical benefits. For all you know, I could be exercising right now.
Are you?
Nah, I'll do it tomorrow.
Wouldn't be the worst thing if we were more active.
You make an excellent point.
I think I'm getting a runner's high.
Howie,
What's up?
why does your Fitbit say you ran 174 miles yesterday?
Leonard, I've got terrible news.
What's going on?
Before I tell you, perhaps I should soften the blow. Your face is pleasingly symmetrical.
Just tell me.
A Swedish team of physicists is trying to scoop our superfluid vortex experiment.
That kind of stinks.
That kind of stinks. Why aren't you more upset? Did I soften the blow too much? Because this here is more like a Picasso painting.
What are we gonna do?
Perform the experiment immediately.
Well, I'd love to, but we need liquid helium and our shipment's on back order for a month.
A month? Well, are you kidding me? That'd have been a good time for you to soften the blow.
That shirt brings out the blue in your eyes.
Thank you, aren't you sweet?
Let's go check to see if the university has any helium in reserve.
Did you know that I almost didn't wear this shirt today? Or read another one.
Okay. The analogy between space-time and a supercooled fluid is either meaningless or false. I wish this blog would devote itself to real science instead of wasting our time with crackpot wannabe theoreticians in a rush to publish.
Who wrote that?
As anonymous, username General Relativity.
Well, I'm responding to it.
Don't lower yourself to their level.
Look, I am simply going to defend our work, scientist to scientist. And failing that, suggest that his mother enjoys a string of both human and non-human lovers.
Sheldon, my name's on that paper too. There's no upside to doing this.
He just left another comment.
What does it say?
Upon review, I've changed my mind about the Cooper-Hofstadter hypothesis that space-time is like a superfluid. In fact, it's inspired me to come up with my own theory. Maybe space-time is like two clowns with their heads in a bucket, much like Cooper and Hofstadter.
Can I respond now?
Do it.
You mess with the bull, you get the horns. I'm about to show this guy just how horny I can be.
Somebody else do it.
Did he respond yet?
No, not yet.
Well, maybe we shouldn't have sunk to his level.
It wasn't that bad.
Read it back one more time.
My good sir, we are neither crackpots nor wannabes. In fact, we are experts in our fields. And while you hide behind your anonymity, we stand behind our paper. And later tonight, your mother.
So when Howard said the FBI would be contacting me, I was expecting Mulder. Glad to see I got Scully. Mulder and Scully. X-Files. The truth is out there. Never mind. So what would you like to know?
You work with Mr. Wolowitz here at the university, correct?
Yes. Of course, we're in different departments. He's an engineer and I'm an experimental physicist. You know, one of those guys who examines the building blocks of creation and says, "Hello, maker of the universe." I see what you did there. Good one.
Right. Now, how would you characterize your relationship with Mr. Wolowitz?
Good. It's a good relationship. Of course, most of my relationships are good. Probably because I exude confidence. People are drawn to that, you know? Confidence, not exuding.
Do you know of any groups Mr. Wolowitz is a member of?
You are beautiful, you know that? You pop, sparkle, and buzz electric. I'm gonna pick you up at 8. Show you a night you will never forget.
Sounds great.
Really?
Yeah. Can my 6'2" Navy SEAL husband come with us?
Is that, oh my, I didn't see the ring with my glasses off. So. Look at that, I'm starting to exude. I just want to make sure that we're all clear. Standard robotic fighting league rules apply.
Are you crazy? This is a street fight. The street has no rules.
He's right, Leonard. The paradigm is to the death.
I will, however, give you the opportunity to concede my superiority now and offer me your robot as the spoils of war.
Never! I'd rather see Monty dead than in your hands.
That could be easily arranged. Ready, set, go?
Do it.
All right, then. Ready, set, go.
Come on, Sheldon, you got this. Indeed. We are prepared for anything he can throw at us. That's new.